Good day, everyone. Welcome. My name is Susan, and we're going to do a nice little quickie half-hour Hatha yoga class. Today is May 11th, for those who want to know what day it is today. All right. So, comfortable on your sit bones, back is nice and straight, shoulders are relaxed. Now the breathing is in through the nose, out through the nose. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. Always try and suspend your breath just for a few seconds between the inhale and the exhale. So this breath we have is the same breath we're going to have the whole class. So very slow, controlled, but just try and relax, okay? So I want you to listen to your body, pay attention to how you feel and how your body moves. If there's something we're going to do that's not going to feel good for you or aggravate a condition or cause you any pain, please think about it before you do it. You can try it, but there's always room in everything we do to make little adjustments to suit where you are in your practice. And if you're really stiff or not very flexible, there's always a way, all right? That being said, we start our class with a couple of minutes of breathing of pranayama. Breath is prana, pranayama is breath control. And just to kind of relax, kind of catch up to your breath and slow things down. And every week we choose a different mudra. So today we're going to sit in Suni Mudra. So your middle finger, the tip of the finger represents giving patience. Tip of the thumb represents your ego. Together, tip to tip, palm up. Now, if you're not interested in doing a mudra, just put your hands on your lap. No worries there, all right? Now, the mudra is just an energy seal that seals the flow of the prana or the breath into your body so it's not lost. So it's not it's a very simple thing, all right? So, sitting nice and tall, close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together. Just relax those shoulders. Continue on your own personal pranayama for the next 2 minutes. Slow things down, just breathe. Nice, long, full, smooth breath. Inhale completely. Suspend your breath. Exhale fully. Now's the time to drop your day and settle your mind, and to set an intention for your practice today. Focus on any situation in your life that needs guidance from your higher self. It's time to lower the heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and lower your anxiety level. Try to find stillness in mind and body. One more nice, long, smooth breath. And on your exhale, let's bring our hands together. Let's rub and vigorously activate our hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice, long, smooth breath together to tune out. Inhale. One more breath. And on your next exhale, let's drop 3 fingers. Keep the index fingers together, preparing for Jupiter Mudra. Now, before we get into that, I just want to mention with the breathing, I'm going to try and cue you on your breath. So when I say the next exhale or your next exhale is when I want you to try and move, because we move on the exhale, all right? So preparing for Jupiter Mudra, take a big breath. And on the exhale, let's see if we can come up. Try to reach up as high as you can. If this bothers your shoulders, you can reposition your arms. You can even leave them right here if you'd like. But sitting nice and tall in those sit bones, let's wake up that physical body. Let's wake up that spine. Reach up, breathe. Breathing into Jupiter Mudra, which is good luck and expansion, are activated when together focus your energies on breaking through barriers. One more breath. On the exhale, hands together, slowly bring them down, very gently, bring them on your lap. All right. So we're going to start with a gentle neck roll. So if you want, you can roll the shoulders out a little bit, loosen things up. So with the neck, we're going to do some little circles around both directions. So take it easy. If you have issues with your neck, be very aware of what you're doing. If you have to stop, stop. Don't be shy, but keep your breath going. So hands on the lap, sitting straight and tall. Bow your head, take a breath. On the exhale, roll your head over the left shoulder. Keep those shoulders nice and relaxed. And let's get a nice release, a nice stretch onto the right side of the neck. On the exhale, roll your head to the back, releasing the throat, front of the neck. Exhale. Releasing, lengthening, stretching the left side of the neck into the shoulder. Exhale, center. Stay here. Let's go again to the right. On the exhale, roll it to the right. Now the neck muscles are really tiny. They're called scalene muscles. On the exhale, roll to the back. So it doesn't take a lot for them to be tight and tense. So let's release that, release the nerves, the blood vessels. Exhale to the left. And also increasing the circulation, the blood circulation and oxygen in your brain. When you loosen the neck, the muscles in your neck, and roll to the front. And slowly come up. Perfect. Let's do a shoulder shrug. Take a breath and on the exhale, bring the shoulders up. Hug your ears as tight as you can. Let's work on that tension that we hold in our shoulders and our upper back. Squeeze it tight. Breathe. Remember the breath. Don't forget to breathe and don't hold your breath. Keep it going. Every breath is long and smooth, and exhale down. That feels so good. And that's a nice way that you can do anytime during a day to really start releasing the tension in the neck and the shoulders. All right, and also starting working on releasing that stress level as well. Now I want you to roll them out as much as you can. Roll them forward and backward. Let's get some movement. This is also increasing circulation into the upper body, loosening everything up. Keep the breath going. Perfect. Let's go. Inhale out. Exhale all the way up. Inhale into a gentle back bend, or just reach up to the ceiling. And when we're in this position, if you'd like an extra stretch for your shoulders, you can gently hold on to your wrists and gently pull. And that's something you can do on your own if you'd like. And just gentle, and that'll give you another extra deep stretch into that upper body, into the shoulders. And on the next exhale, let's come all the way down. Hands right in front. Okay, I'm just going to move back a little bit here. Now, from here, I'm going to give you two ways to do this one here. This one is a nice stretch to start really lengthening the spine, releasing the muscles up and down your back, and stretching up the shoulders as well. So if you're not very flexible, just put your hands on the floor, focus on leaning forward, bend the elbows, and just do it this way. Those of you who want to go deeper, reach your arms out as far as you'd like. Now, very importantly, your back stays straight, your head is level with your spine, you're hinging at the hips. So I don't want you all curled and you're bowing your head. Everything is nice and straight. So we really maximize that stretch. Big breath. Exhale. Either just stay right here, or if you can reach as far as you'd like. Breathe. On the next exhale, stay low, and I want you to shift your body weight to the left. Another weight's on the left thigh, right hip stays on the floor, and reach. Go as far as you can, that's comfortable for you. And let's get a stretch into the right side of the body, from the shoulder all the way down. And again, some stretches you might be a little tighter and you can't go very far. That's okay, that's where you need to be. Some you might be able to go a little deeper. And maybe at some point when you get comfortable and you want to try to go deeper, do it on the exhale. And if it doesn't feel good, back up, all right? Next exhale, let's go. Shift to the other side. Stay low, be gentle with your spine, and let's come to the right. Weights on the right thigh, left hip stays on the floor. If you decide to reach really a little bit deeper and your hip comes off the floor, you're way too far. I really want you to be anchored to the floor, really working on that stretch. And one side of your body usually is a little bit looser anyway, a little stronger, so maybe one side you can go deeper. Now while we're here, let's release the tension we hold in our face. So I want you to engage all the muscles. Just really scrunch your face up as tight as you can and hold it. We hold a lot of tension in our face. And let it go. Release your face. Let all the muscles go slack. Let all that tension filter through your body and sink into your mat for one more breath. Exhale, center. Come back to center. Bring yourself up all the way. Roll the shoulders out. Roll them out. And as you go on, roll the shoulders out whenever you want during the class. And you're going to find that as you get on, they're going to get looser and looser, hopefully. All right. So now let's get into our little butterfly. So this one here is the, the butterfly or the bound angle pose. So in this position here, make sure there's room between the heel and the groin area. You don't have to have your heels tucked up too close. Now just try and let your knees, your thighs relax. This is a gentle hip opener, releasing the inner thighs, the pelvic floor, groin area, releasing the tight buttocks as well. Two ways to do this one here. Now again, make sure your back stays straight and your head is level with your spine, hinging at the hips. The full version would be hands on the ankles, leaning forward, gently pressing down on the knees. Gently, that is. And if you find that this is, like just sitting like this is as far as you can go or want to go, just rest your arms on your legs. Keep your back straight, just hang out here, relax and breathe. So whatever feels good for you. Big breath. Exhale. And it doesn't matter which position you're in, your back is still straight, head is level with your spine. So try not to bow your head. Now when you're pressing on the knees, don't put a lot of force on the knees, a lot of pressure. Very gentle. Try to relax your knees, your thighs. Try to relax those hips. Breathe. Breathe. Bring yourself right here, right now in the moment where nothing matters but how you feel, the position of your body, how your body moves, where you are, what you're doing. And dedicate this time for yourself, even if it's just for a few minutes. On the exhale, come up slowly. All right. Now I want you to straighten the left leg. Okay. So from here, I'm going to give you a couple of choices. This is called the half butterfly. We're going to do a few different moves from this position. Now, if you can, the right foot. If you can, that is, I'm going to give you another position to go to. Now, bring in the right heel, tuck it nice and tight into the groin area. If this is going to be a little too intense, especially for your knee or your hip, loosen it up, slide it down. Even if it's in the cusp of the knee, that's fine, okay? You can make little adjustments. Otherwise, tuck it in there nice and tight. All right, comfortable on your sit bones, okay? So we're going to do 3 different moves from here. So the first one is the actual half butterfly. The hands are going to be right here. Again, you can lean forward, bend the elbows, or you can come down on the forearms, all right? So this one here is stretching the back as well, but we're going to focus on the hamstring, the back of the left leg. This is going to stretch the back of the left leg out, the knee and the calf, as long as your toe is pointing up to the ceiling. Half butterfly, big breath. Exhale, either just lean forward. The further you go, the more you're going to feel that left leg. If you can, the deeper position would be on the forearms. Now try to relax your knee and your thigh of the left leg. It's probably tight. Try to let it go. One more breath. Exhale, come up. All right. Let's still stay in this position if you can. Let's work on that left leg a little bit more. Both heads onto the knee. Here again, we're going to lean forward. If you can slide your hand down. If you want to grab your foot, you can. Back is straight again. Let's focus on, again, nice deep hamstring stretch. Big breath. Exhale. Keep your hands here. You can bring them down a little lower. If you want, you can grab your foot if you'd like. One more breath. Exhale, come up. All right. Okay, still from this position here. Again, if you find that your knees or your legs getting a little too intense, loosen it up a little bit if you'd like, for your own comfort. Otherwise, stay in this position. Let's do our twist pose from here. So this is the half butterfly twist pose. Left hand on the right knee. Even if you slide your leg down, even if you want to put your leg down, your foot down by your calf, if you want to loosen it up, you can make that little adjustment. Whatever feels good for you. Now let's work on our spine from here. Ultimately, left hand still on the right knee, right hand behind the back, preparing for our half butterfly twist pose. Take a breath. Exhale, look over the right shoulder gently. Back is straight, shoulders relaxed. Here again, don't torque your back or your neck. You move slowly. If you find you want a deeper stretch, you can push on the knee a little bit to the left. And if you need to back up, absolutely. Follow the rhythm of the breath. Everything revolves around the breath. Whenever you get into a different position or a different stretch, if your breath changes, if it gets labored or if it's too quick or you lose track of your breath, then you just kind of come out of the position or the stretch, do a little checklist, see what you need to change to get that breath back, because the breath is there to guide you. Exhale, center. All right, let's finally loosen that leg up. Let's stretch this one up. Let's get the kinks out of this one and let's put them in this one. Now, let's try this side here. The left heel, if you can, tuck it in nice and tight. Again, if this is really going to be uncomfortable for your hip or your knee, move it down a little bit, find a place that works for you. All right, otherwise I'm tucking it in nice and tight. Okay, half butterfly. Again, we're going to work on the right leg, the hamstring, the knee, and the calf. Both hands on the floor, half butterfly, big breath. Exhale, just lean forward and bend the elbows or come on the forearm. Just focus on the breath, feeling. This would be a dynamic or isotonic stretch. You can feel the activity in your body. Exhale, come up. Slowly. All right, both hands onto the knee, big breath. Exhale, lean forward. Now try to relax your knee and your quad and your thigh. Breathe. You can feel a lovely stretch in your back as well, but really focusing on the leg, the hamstring. Exhale up. All right, let's go right into our twist pose from here. Again, if you're comfortable like this, stay here. If you find you're getting a little, you need to kind of stretch that leg out, reposition. Even if you slide it down the side of your calf, that's fine. Like I said, there's always room to make little adjustments that suits your body. Okay, you might not look exactly like I am, but as long as you're aware of your alignment and you feel comfortable. All right, so let's try the twist pose from here. Right hand on left knee, left hand behind the back. Take your breath. Exhale. Back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Breathe. So now working on the spine, keeping it nice and strong and agile and flexible and balanced. Releasing the nerves, the blood vessels, and the muscles up and down your spine. Our nervous system runs up and down the spine, so keeping that part of our body nice and loose, but healthy and strong. Exhale, come back to center. All right, let's release that leg. Let's finally get that leg out. All right, this is our staff pose. So straighten those legs. This is a neutral place. Sitting nice and comfortable. Make sure you're aware of your posture. Back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Let's work on the hands and the wrists. So I want you just to reach out, make a very loose fist. Now bring the arms down so we focus on the forearm, the wrist, and the hand, not so much the shoulder. All we're going to do is we're going to do little circles. 3 in and 3 out. Very tiny circles. You don't have to be whipping your arms around. Whatever feels good for you. And let's really get a nice articulation. Let's loosen up those lovely wrists. Let's go follow the rhythm of the breath. Inhale around, exhale. Just do what you can and then do the opposite. So you're really working on releasing, lengthening, stretching the extensor muscles on the forearm, the flexors underneath, wrist, hands, and the other side. All right, and relax. Open up the fingers. Now, keep your arms the way they are. I want you just to play a little piano. So all I want you to do is just each finger, move it down, just like you're pressing the keys of a piano. All right, so let's do it a few times. Just follow the rhythm of the breath, so each finger is a breath, all right? Really getting a little articulation, moving around, releasing those tight joints. I know a lot of people have issues with their hands and their fingers, so just do what you can. If they don't move very much, then don't move them very much, that's all. And one more little set. If you want, you can bend at the joint, your little knuckle if you'd like, whatever you need to do. And when you finish your last little set, I want you to bring your hands up and I want you to stretch them out. Lengthen those fingers, get a deep stretch into the palm of the hand. And then from here, let your hands go limp. Shake them out, release the tension in the hands and the fingers. Perfect. All right, roll the shoulders out if you need to, roll them out. All right, let's go down to the ankles. We're gonna just do a plantar flexion. So today we're just gonna push the foot forward and bring it back. That's it. Working on strengthening the ankles, the foot, the toes, but also the lower leg muscles. Now the arms, you can lean back if you'd like, or if you want, you can sit straight, spine, hands along the side of your hips. Doesn't matter. Ready? Let's go. Inhale. Getting a nice stretch into the top of the foot. Back. Plantar flexion, the ankle, pushing the foot forward and bringing it back. Really getting a nice movement of the ankle and all the muscles in your foot. You can feel your lower leg muscles as well, engaging. All right, perfect. When you finish your last little movement, relax your legs. And I want you to play piano with your toes. Really try to articulate those toes as much as you can. Get some movement, releasing the tension in the toes and really loosening up all the muscles in the foot. And if you want, you can do some little circles as well. All right, from here, let's get into our table, hands and knees. All right, so from here, usually in my classes, I always provide or offer some little padding. You can use a thin blanket, a thin pillow, or a thin towel if you need support for your knees, maybe your wrists. Your wrist, again, you can also double up your mat. Or you can go on your fist if you like. That takes changes the angle of the wrist. Now table, neutral place. Check your alignment, ankle to knee, knee to hip, knees are hip distance apart. Elbow, shoulders, wrists lined up. Head is level with your spine. Let's do some cat and cow together. Inhale, head up, sacrum up, C scoop spine. Exhale as you arch the back, chin to chest, belly button to spine. Follow the rhythm of the breath. You're coming up on the inhale, exhaling as you arch the back. Cat and cow, breath and motion, meditation motion. This will lengthen your spine. Really good stretch for the upper back and the lower back. And also stimulating digestion and elimination as well. One more set. Perfect. All right, so today we're going to stay close to the mat. So we're going to work on some upper body. So into table, I want you to bring yourself all the way down, right onto your belly. Right onto your belly. All right. So we're going to work on our Sphinx, low plank, Dolphin. All right, so this is our Sphinx pose. Pelvis and hips nicely anchored into the floor. Elbows, shoulders lined up, elbows and wrists. This is a gentle back bend. So let's breathe into our Sphinx. One more breath. From here, we're going to get into low plank. Stay in this position with your arms. You're going to get onto the tips of the toes, and you're going to get your body off the floor. Preparing for low plank. Take a breath. Exhale up. This is going to work your core, abdominals. Breathe. Look at the floor. From here, prepare for Dolphin. Take a breath. Exhale. Push yourself up. Dolphin. One more breath. Exhale, knees on the floor, gently come into table. Take a breath. Exhale up, mountain. Come all the way up. All right, perfect. Roll the shoulders out, shake it all out, shake those legs out. Mountain Tatasana. Let's take a couple of breaths into our nice strong mountain. Feet are anchored to the floor. Standing tall, being aware of your posture again. Let's breathe. Starting to feel relaxed and calm. And now while we're here, I want you to do a little checklist. Go through your body looking for tension. Wiggle your toes if you have to. Check your knees and your thighs. If they're tight, let them go. Your belly, maybe your buttocks, your glutes are tight. Just let it all go. Shoulders, let it go. Roll them out if you have to. Being aware of the tension we carry in our body, being able to isolate it and release it. Let it go. Come out your feet. Right into the ground. All right. Let's inhale, right arm up. Lateral stretch. Get a nice stretch and lengthen the right side of your body. Breathe. One more. Exhale down. Other side, inhale up and exhale over. Pay attention to the breath. Follow the rhythm of the breath. Exhale down. Preparing for our ragdoll. Big breath, exhale, fold over, soften the knees and come down. Keep your knees soft, and this is a wonderful full body stretch. Like gravity, pull those arms down, lengthening that spine. From here, prepare for downward dog. Take a breath. Exhale, hands on the floor, walk your feet back. If you want, if you're tired or whatever, go into table if you want to skip the dog. Tail is up high, back is straight, head is hanging down. Breathe. Table, next exhale. From here, prepare for child's pose. Open up your knees wider. Take a breath on the exhale. Scooch back. Now, child's pose is a resty, neutral, full body stretch. Make sure your head and your neck are supported. You can rest your forehead on your stacked fists. You can rest your forehead on your stacked hands, on your block if you want, or on the floor. And rest in your child's pose, Balasana. And now's the time to thank yourself for being here today, for taking this little time to be on your mat, to rest, to breathe, decompress, maybe just turn the noises off. One more breath. On the next exhale, come up very slowly out of your child's pose. I want you to very gently get yourself onto your back. Right onto your back. Come all the way down. Back is anchored, shoulders are relaxed. Keep your knees bent. Let's give ourselves a nice big hug. Take a breath, and on the exhale, bring the knees up. Nice big hug. And I want you to rock from side to side. Let it all go. Just relax, close your eyes, follow the rhythm of the breath, and let's lengthen the spine. Let's give yourself a beautiful back massage. Just rock and breathe. Little circles to the left. Let's work on that lower back. Little circles. Close your eyes. Feeling nice and calm right now. Breath is flowing. Knees to center, soles of the feet onto the floor. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, let them fall shoulder height. Preparing for twist pose. Take a breath. And on the exhale, I want you to drop your knees to the right as you look over to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Just let your knees fall. You can straighten your legs a little. They don't necessarily have to touch the floor. And this is a lovely spinal twist. One more breath. On the exhale, slowly bring the knees up very, very gently. No hurry. Let's go to the other side. Adjust your shoulders and your neck for comfort to take a breath. And on the exhale, drop your knees to the left as you look over the right shoulder. Let your body sink into the ground. For one more breath. On the exhale, bring your knees up. And I want you to straighten your legs one at a time. Inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, let them fall over your head. And I want you to stretch your body out. Fingertips to the tips of your toes. Make yourself nice and long. Let your body feel heavy. Completely heavy. Leaving a physical imprint of your body into that mat. Calm. Relaxed. Focus from the outside world to the inner awareness and how your body moves. Feel the sensations of your body as it moves. However your body moves, it doesn't matter. And your breath, it's soothing, it's relaxing, it's calming. But it's also invigorating, that beautiful breath. On the next exhale, bring your hands to the side of your body, palms facing the ceiling. Hands are open to receive guidance from your higher self. And let's prepare for our closing Savasana, meditation, relaxation, reflection time. However you choose to bring this into your practice today, resting comfortably in your corpse pose. At this point, if you'd like, you can bend your knees for comfort. You can lay on your side. Some people like to have a little blanket. Because we have a short class, our Savasana is not very long. So you can rest as long as you'd like. Let your mind, your body, and your soul absorb the vibrations of the bells, bringing your own energies to its appropriate frequency. Slowly bring yourself back into the room, back into your space. Wiggle your fingers and toes to bring life back to your body. And very slowly and very gently bring yourself back up to our seated cross-legged Sukhasana position, or any seated position that's comfortable for you at this point. Nice and slow, come up. Sitting tall and comfortable on your sit bones. Back is straight, shoulders are relaxed. Let's bring our hands together and let's rub them vigorously to activate that hand chakra. Hands onto your heart center, close your eyes. Let's take a nice long smooth breath together to tune in. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Sat Nam. Shanti, Shanti, peace, peace, may love and light be with you always. Namaste. All right, all done. That was wonderful. Even a short little class like this really has a lot of benefit as well. So thank you again for joining me. And it's May 11th, if I didn't mention at the beginning. So weather's getting there. Go outside, get some sun on your face, move, play, smile, change that inner thought, you know. It's all good. All right. The sun is out. That helps. Anyways, thank you again for joining me. It's absolutely my pleasure to be here. And I have a whole bunch of things already on this channel. So you can go through it, find something that works for you. There's all kinds of different classes. So again, we'll keep this thing going for as long as we can. My name is Susan, and thank you again for joining me. Have a wonderful day.